Hello friends, I thought I should do a really quick product video because I realize some of you are new to Rodan+Fields and you may not know about all the products. First off, what I love about these is they're all color coded. We've got the green, the yellow, the purple, and the blue. The green is Soothe. It is for sensitive skin, anybody who has eczema, psoriasis, any of those kind of skin issues, or just really, really sensitive skin, or sometimes even just really, really dry skin. Soothe is what you need. And I just grabbed a couple of products from my Soothe box. It has a wash, which is actually more like a lotion. And this is actually the product line that Abby started on. And so we use it every day. We don't use all of the steps now that we have our eczema under control, but we do use the wash every day for sure. So it's got a wash, it's got a sensitive skin treatment, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. And you will notice that every one of these regimens ends with a sunscreen. That's the last step. And it's very, very important to keep up with that step. The next line is yellow. That's the reverse line. And after I used the Soothe for a couple of months, I started with the reverse line because I had melasma, which is a hormonal darkening of the skin due to pregnancy. So if you have sun damage, melasma, dull skin tone, uneven skin tone, reverse is what you need, and it is amazing. And again, I just grabbed the wash out of the reverse line. There is a wash, a toner, and then a middle step that is actually 2 little bottles that you squirt into your hand together and mix together. It's a vitamin C retinol blend. Then the last step of the reverse again is sunscreen. And I cannot say this enough because I have people that buy the reverse to work on dark spots and sunscreen, and they don't use, sunspots, and then they don't use the sunscreen, and you really, really have to use it with all the kits, but especially with the reverse, because if you're, trying to get rid of sun damage and you're not wearing sunscreen, you're getting more sun damage, and it's just a waste of time to use the products, the good products, if you're not going to use the sunscreen. So that's reverse. The purple is Unblemish, and that is our acne line. And a lot of people say, what's different about Unblemish and Proactive? The main difference is that Proactive is benzoyl peroxide based and Unblemish is sulfur based. Now I didn't say sulfa, I said sulfur. So if you're allergic to sulfa drugs, you should have no problem with Unblemish because it's sulfur based. Everybody has sulfur naturally occurring in their body, so you'll be fine with Unblemish. If it makes you more comfortable to check with your doctor, that's fine, but you should be fine with Unblemish. Unblemish has a wash, which is also a mask. It has a toner, an acne treatment, and again, a sunscreen that's also an oil control lotion. And I have sold lots and lots of this stuff to teenagers and adults, men and women, boys and girls. It's safe for use, even in kids. There's one of the toners that's not recommended for children under 12, but the other one you can use. And I know kids tend to start getting acne earlier these days because they're growing up earlier on us, and so it's safe, for kids to use too. And we can even sometimes use just a part of the kit. For the younger ones that are just starting to get some blemishes, we can combine it with the microdermabrasion paste and like the Unblemish mask, the first step. Have some pretty good results with that for the kids. Sometimes it's hard to get, a 10-year-old to use 4 steps. So there are some other options we can work on with that. But for the most part, I love this kit. It's the only one that I don't have any real products to show, because I don't use any of it at my house because I don't have acne. The rest of these kits I use. Everything that I have here is what I use in my own house. The next one is the blue one, the Redefine. The Redefine is for aging skin. If you're concerned about firmness, wrinkles, loss of tone, all those things fall into the Redefine. And here comes Miss Abby. Now also, even if you have a few blemishes, as long as you don't have more than 5 blemishes a month, you typically can get along okay with the Redefine, and it will take care of those blemishes. And it doesn't matter if your skin is dry or oily whatever your issue is, Redefine works like magic, and will meet your skin where it is and take care of it. Now, how this works, let's say that you say to me, I have sensitive skin and I have acne and I'm worried about my wrinkles. Well, when I hear the word sensitive, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to soothe, because sensitive skin trumps everything. So we're going to work on the skin sensitivity, get it under control, and then we're going to gradually work in the unblemished. You may be still using the soothe once a day, the unblemished once a day. We'll go with that for a while. Maybe gradually taper off and not use the soothe anymore, just the unblemished. Some people have to keep the soothe in their daily schedule, and that's okay. Once we get the acne cleared up, which sometimes takes a while. It might take 2 months, it might take 6 months, it might take a year. It's just hard to say. So once you get that cleared up, then we start to bring the Redefine on board. So the Redefine is kind of what everybody aspires to get to. It's kind of your maintenance kit when you have everything else cleared up, your sun damage, your acne, your sensitive skin, all those things. When that's all under control, then you move to this and you stay with this. Now, sometimes people are never able to get away from the soothe if they have super sensitive skin, and they have to end up doing the soothe in the morning and the Redefine at night. That's okay too. You know, it works. And some people, myself included, I sort of use a combination. I love the Redefine and I love the reverse. So typically I use the reverse in the morning and the Redefine at night. Just kind of, you know, what I feel like doing. And sometimes in the morning I feel like using the Redefine mask. So I kind of mix it up, you know, because I have all my other issues under control, so I'm at liberty to do that. Anyway, that's the 3 kits, 4 kits, the basic 4 kits, and so now you have a good idea about, you know, where you need to start. As I said, skin sensitivity trumps everything, but that's the kits, and hopefully that helps you out if you're new.